Respond to me in the chat for me, guys. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. A very, very good evening, guys. Very, very good evening. So, yes, you can hear me. You can see the screen. All right. Yeah. Very good evening, Mohammed. You can hear me. You can see the screen. All right. Let us start our today's session. So, guys, yes, before starting our today's sessions, as always, let us just try to have a very, very small and a quick recap on the concepts which I had covered in our last few days of our classes. So, yeah, nearly from last 13 days, I guess, 13 or 14. Any count? 13 days completed? 13 days. Okay. From last nearly below 15 days onwards, overall round figure. We've been discussing about advanced Java, yes, and we started discussing about JDBC. When you're speaking about advanced Java, mainly there are three concepts are there: JDBC, servlets, JSP. We started with JDBC. So nearly 13 sessions, 13 to 14 sessions are already completed in JDBC. Another 10 sessions max. Another 10 sessions, JDBC will be getting completed. After that, servlets and JSP both combinedly we need to learn, not completely separately. I mean, not exactly separately, right? If you want to understand servlets, obviously we need to use JSP. If you want to work with JSP, obviously we need to use servlets. Whenever we are using servlets and JSP, again we need to use JDBC. So these will be interconnected, and that is what will start creating our MVC projects, model view controller projects. I'll let you know very soon, very, very soon. So when you're speaking about JDBC, first we started discussing about JDBC architecture. JDBC architecture. We know we are having like 7 components are there. JDBC API, driver manager class, connect drivers, connection interface, statements, result set interface, and SQL exception. We started with statements. Of course, we already know what is the use of driver manager class, connection interface. And when you're speaking about connection interface, I gave you 10 methods. In those 10 methods, 2 methods we already completed. First one is create statement. Second one is prepare statement. 2 methods we completed. So create statement return type is statement. We know what is use of the statement. Basically, when you're speaking about statements, 3 types of statements are there: statement, prepared statement, callable statement. First, we started with statement. So create statement. We completed discussing that. After that, we started with prepared statement. Means which method we are using? Prepare statement. Done. Prepare statement is also completed. Now we need to discuss about callable statement. In order to get that callable statement interface, I mean interface object, we need to use a method known as prepare call. Prepare call. So in connection interface, just let me, okay. In connection interface, create statement, done. Prepare statement, done. Prepare call, currently we are discussing about that prepare call. Today, tomorrow, if I need, day after tomorrow also. Today is Wednesday, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If I need Friday also, we'll be discussing about callable statement, prepare call, callable statement. And then we'll be discussing about a separate concept known as transaction management. In that transaction management, remaining all these methods will be covered. Wait for it. Wait for it. Not exactly right now. Please wait for it. So today we'll start with prepare call. That is, we'll be trying to understand callable statement. When we need to use statement, if you are having one SQL query, simple SQL query, if you want to execute only for one time, then we need to use statement. If we are having one SQL query and if you need to execute multiple times, then we need to use prepared statement. What about callable statement? If you want to execute multiple SQL queries for one time, then we will be dealing with the callable statement. So today we'll be starting with callable statement. Please keep it citing as understanding callable statement. Close your laptops. And yesterday we discussed about row set. JDBC row set and cached row set. Of course, we already discussed about result set. When you're speaking about row set is the enhanced version of result set. When you're speaking about result set, please tell me there are two types of result sets are there. Scrollable and non-scroll. By default, every result set will be non-scrollable result set. Mainly, there are three features, not drawbacks. There are mainly three features for result set are there. First one is result set is by default connected. Connected. I mean, result set will not work if you are disconnecting. It will not work. Result set is connected and by default, result set is not scrollable. By default, result set is not updatable. We need to use scrollable result set in order to make that happen. So basically, there are three types and two modes are there. What are those three types for result set? Type forward only, type scroll insensitive, type scroll sensitive. When you're speaking about modes, Conquer read only and Conquer updatable. And enhancer version for result set is row set. So row set, yeah, it will works both connected and disconnected mode. It will work in both the scenarios, no issues. There are two types are which are classified into 5 ways, like JDBC row set, cached row set. Again, that cached row set is clarified into web row set, join row set, filter row set. A lot of things are there. But we started discussing about just a second, where it is. Yeah, we started discussing about JDBC Rosette and cached Rosette in our yesterday's session. Yesterday, we wrote a small program related to JDBC Rosette and cached Rosette. Yesterday, some people messaged me in my Instagram that whenever they are working with cached Rosette, if they are closing the connection, it is not working like in my system. In my system, even though if I close the connection, the data got updated. Yes or no? But in some systems, it's not getting updated. Everyone facing the same problem? It is updated. In some systems, it got updated. In some systems, it did not got updated. The thing is, auto commit. Whenever we are speaking about Oracle, once we performed any changes, like any updations in our database, pretty much damn sure we need to commit. Then only the data will be reflected. Yes or no? If you are trying to perform any changes from the Java program, those are auto committed. Auto committed. So we need to disable that auto commit. Then only that, even though if you close the connection also, it will work. Some systems, it will be by default, it will be like auto commit will be dissolved. In some, it will not be resolved. So that is the reason you will be getting like that. No need to worry. I'll let you know how to disable that auto commit whenever we are dealing with the transaction management. And buddy, which version of Oracle you are using? Oracle 11. Oracle 11. So Oracle database version also will matters. I mean, due to the problem, there is a problem with the Oracle version also. So no need to worry about that. You understand the concept, right? Enough. Enough. So today we'll be starting discussing with our callable statement. Note on a small point for me, guys. The callable statement interface, callable statement interface is a part of callable statement interface is a part of the JDBC API, JDBC API, which is used for executing, which is used for executing stored procedures and functions, which is used for executing stored procedures and functions. Next part. Callable statement object is callable statement object is created. Callable statement object is created by using prepare call method, by using prepare call method of the connection interface, by using prepare call method of the connection interface. Next one. As prepare call is a as prepare call is a non-static method. As prepare call is a non-static method, we need to access that method. We need to access that method with with connection reference. We need to access that method with the connection reference. Can you please have this syntax in your notes? Then, so I guess you try to find the difference between statement, prepared statement, and callable statement. Yes or no? For example, here, please tell me if I want to get statement object, what I need to write? Con dot create statement statement parenthesis equal to stmt belongs to statement statement. Basically, this is for statement. Now, please try to tell me the code for prepared statement. Please tell me the code. Con dot red prepare statement statement. Inside this, what we need to write a string. And what is that string? SQL query query format. You know that. And what is its return type? Equal to PSTMT belongs to PREPARE prepared statement statement. We know this is for prepared statement. Hope it's clear, guys. And this is for callable statement. So let me just try to keep it like this. All these three statements, of course, in order to create all these three, like statement, prepared statement, callable statement, we need this connection reference, and we are able to get that connection reference from driver manager dot get connection method. Guys, please don't forget the basics. Please don't forget the basics. Okay. So yeah, we already know this concept, and statement, it's already done. Statement completed. Prepared statement completed. Currently, we're discussing about callable statement. Whenever we are dealing with callable statement, we need to have an idea about a concept which is present in Oracle known as procedures and functions. Okay, so what is this procedures and function? How many of you completed Oracle? Please raise. So you know about procedures and functions? Yes. Okay, let me just try to give you explanation in my kind of way. Okay. For example, we are having our Java. Okay, in Java, generally we'll be having methods. In Java, we'll be having methods like methods which does not return any value, or else which does not return anything. In Java, we are having some methods. I'm going to keep it like this. Just a second. Okay. I'm speaking about Java methods. Okay. In Java, we are having some methods which does not return anything. We know what those methods are. What those methods are? Void methods. And there are some methods which return some value. RETUR returns some value. Anything else? Okay. Just let me try to keep it like this. Okay. In our Java, we are having this concept. Methods which does not return anything and methods which return some value. We know that structure. We know everything. We know the syntax for a method. A lot of things we already know. Exactly like this in Java, how we are having methods. In SQL, we are having two separate concepts known as procedures, absolutely, procedures and functions. Okay, just some concepts, just two concepts. Okay, procedures and functions. We can imagine, like we will be able to compare, we can compare procedures with the methods which, just a second, let me try to keep it a little bit down. Okay. All right, better. We can compare procedures with the methods which does not return anything. And we can compare functions with the methods which actually return some value. As simple as this. For example, if anyone asks you, what do you mean by procedures and function? Sir, procedures means it does not return anything. Functions means it returns some value. That's it, enough, not more than that. I mean, internal structure, that is another scenario. But this is overall main idea behind procedures and functions. Are you getting the point here? Please respond in simple, very simple. Just don't make it complicated. Procedure, it does not return anything. Functions, it returns some value based on the query which we are giving. As simple as this, right? Callable statement deals with these procedures and functions. In order to execute a procedure or a function through our Java program, first we need to write that procedure or function in our database. Let me make this simple. We need to store that procedure or function in our database, and we need to call that procedure name or function name in our Java program by using this callable statement. Are you getting the point here, guys? In callable statement, basically what we are trying to do, we are trying to call procedures or functions. Where are these procedures or functions present? These procedures or functions, we are already keeping them inside the database. We are already storing them in the database. That is the reason in general, what is the use of callable statement? If anyone asks you, they will say callable statement is used to execute stored procedures and functions, where you will be storing these procedures and function inside the database. So the very first thing what we need to do if we want to execute, if we want to work with callable statement, first we need to create a procedure or a function in the database. We should store it, and then from our Java program, we should be able to call it. As simple as this. Am I clear with this? Online students, I need your opinion here. Please respond. Am I clear with this? Come on, guys. Please respond. Okay, that is very good. That is good. That is good. Okay. So now, first things first, you are supposed to have that structure syntax about that procedures and functions, and there is a small difference between procedures and function. First, I want you to kindly please have this in your notes. Then we'll be able to continue with our programming. Come on, go ahead. Write these entire differences in your notes. Take time, no worries. So procedure, basically what is a procedure? It is a set of queries, combination of queries execute on the database, which will not return any value. Function exactly the same, but which returns a value. As simple as this. Purpose, yeah, performs specific tasks or series of queries. Here we'll compute a value and we'll be trying to return it. Basically, procedure does not return any value, function returns a value. This is a structure, and the procedures will be having in out parameters, in out both parameters, and function supports only in parameters. Why? Because it is going to return the value. Kindly please try to have this first. Take time, no problem. Please make sure to write them clearly. Please make sure to write the structure clearly. When you are writing about procedures and function structure, that slash is mandatory. You know that. Please make sure to write the structure clearly, please. Online students, if completed, kindly please try to respond to me in the chat. Done? Boys, is it complete for everyone? Girls, done? All right. So before understanding these procedures and functions, first let me just try to open my database here. Okay. In my database, first listen. In my database, I'm having two tables. What are those two table names? Employee data, employee salary. As of now, nothing is there. I mean, both just now I created. Both the tables are having empty data. My intention is I want to pass the data into these tables, both the tables. I want to pass the data into both these tables. So when you're speaking about employee data, when you're speaking about employee data table, we are having these columns like EID, employee ID, employee name, employee designation, employee ID, employee name, and employee designation. When you're speaking about employee salary, same employee ID, employee B basic salary, employee T total salary. So these are the columns. Now, when you're speaking about basic salary, generally once you got placed in a company, you will be having your salary slip. In that salary slip, you will not be, see, for example, if you are getting 35,000 per month, it will not be like your full salary is 35,000. No, your basic salary will be less. For example, basic salary will be 10,000. In that 10,000, from the 10,000, they will be giving you 35% of HRA, house rent allowance, DS will be there, TS will be there. Like that, there will be some incentives. Completely total entire your take home is 35,000. Not exactly your salary. Your basic salary is different. You need to respond, guys. For example, if an employee basic salary is 10,000, basic salary plus 0.35F into basic salary plus 0.15F, that is floating value, into basic salary. If we add all these three, whatever the total salary is getting, that is actually take home. I hope you are getting the point here, right? So in general, what happens, if your basic salary is high, automatically your total take home will be more. Please keep that point in mind. Okay. Anyways, all these things, once you got your first salary slip, then you will be able to understand. Anyways, so my intention is I want to pass the data into both these tables. Employee ID will be same here in both the tables. In both the tables, same employee ID. EMP name will be different. EMP designation will be different. For this EMP name, what is his basic salary and what is his total salary in two different tables I want to create. That is my first intention. Did you understand? Respond. I want to make this happen by using procedures. First, do me a small favor. I want you to create these table. First, create these tables in your database. Okay, we'll do one thing. Guys, please give me a minute. Listen. Listen. Please give me a minute. Before creating this table, I just want to create a procedure also. Right now, I want to create a procedure so that simultaneously you will be able to create a procedure in your database. Okay. Please don't do it. Please don't do anything. Just wait. Just wait. Wait. Cool. I want to create a procedure. So basically, this is the structure of your procedure. Okay. I'm keeping it here like this. This is the structure of our procedure. Please help me to create a procedure. Create or replace procedure. Procedure name. Let's try to go with the procedure name as insert EMP details. Yes. INSERT. Insert EMP DETAILS. Insert EMP details. This is our procedure name. Okay. Now, this procedure, we need to pass the parameters. How many parameters we need to pass? No, not three. I'm sorry, six. One. No, these parameters specifies how many values you need to pass into the table. So please check and do let me know. You just take a minute time, no worries. How many values I need to pass into the table? Okay. I'll be deal with please EID, comma, ename, comma, e designation, comma. Tell me e basic salary, comma, e total salary. I'm not again writing ename. Can you see that? Why I'm not writing again EID? I mean ename because here where is it? Here EID and EID here in both these tables EID is same. Responder. So that is reason I'm not writing EID one more time. 5 parameters I am having. Okay. Now please tell me EID. EID means this is of type varchar2. Okay. Coming here VARCHAR varchar2. What about ename? Let me just try to copy this. Varchar2. E designation varchar2. E basic salary NUMBR number, E total salary number. Is it correct? Come on. Now we got our parameters. Now we need to insert the data. We need to insert the data. Tell me the query. First query. Tell me. INSERT insert into what is the table name? What is the table name? EMP data. Values. Values. EID, comma, E name, comma, EDESG, designation. Are you getting the point? Yes? Okay, now, for example, just for example, please give me a minute. You completed your Oracle, right? This is just a normal class. Just a normal class, main class. Okay. Now here, void method 1, num1, comma, num2. Am I getting an error? Why? we need to give the parameter types. Types, yes or no? So here we'll be giving something like int and int. Did you understand this? What are these? These are parameter types. For method, we will be writing these types before the identifier name, Java method. But currently this is not a Java method. I mean, we are trying to deal with SQL query. Yes or no here? So for this, we need to write the type after the name. So that is the reason I wrote like this, just like this. Okay, okay, wait, just a second. I'll do one thing. Let me just try to keep it like this so that easily you'll be able to find the difference. Okay, okay. Basically, these are the parameters. Okay, fine. Now, coming back here, I want to add these parameters. I want to use these parameters. Use these parameters in my method. Use. Okay. Here I'm going to write num3 plus num4. Am I getting an error? Why I'm getting an error? Come on, sir. This name is different. This name is different. We need to give exactly the insert into EMP data values. EID means EID. E-name means E-name. Whatever the value. I hope you're getting the point here. And e-designation means exactly the same name. Means whenever we are writing like this, whatever the values which are present in these parameters, whatever the values which are present in these parameters will be coming here. Sir, how we'll be able to get these values? Wait, we'll set the values. Set, we'll set the values in our Java code. Are you getting the point? Okay, now please tell me one more query, second query for inserting the data into EMP salary. Come on. INSERT insert into EMP sal VALUS values. EID, EID, comma, E B sal, comma, E T sal. Okay, SAL. ET sal. Yeah, that's it. Done. I hope you're understanding the point here. I'm not writing these three dots. I'm removing that three dots. Now, just let me try to execute the same thing in my database. I'm trying to paste it here. Just paste. If I'm getting procedure created, then my procedure is successfully created. If I'm getting a message like procedure created with warnings, no, you did not write the procedure clearly. There is some mistake. So first up to here, I want you to do this. Create a table. I mean, two tables. What are those table names? Okay, just please tell me guys, what are those table names? EMP data and EMP cell. These are the table details. And after that, please create a procedure so that you will be getting you should be getting your message like procedure created. Then we will speak. Go ahead, please. All right. Just a second. Guys, just a second. I'm sorry. Listen, listen, listen. Listen. Tomorrow afternoon, 12 o'clock onwards, Naresh IT, Naresh IT, we are trying to arrange food for Ganesh. Ganesh, we are arranging lunch in our campus. You know where is our campus? Aster Prime Hospital will be there. Aster Prime Hospital, backside. That's it. Where is the building here? Ah, that's it. You know that? You don't know? Please try to get that address from our team. Downstairs admins will be there. Make sure to please attend that occasion. Okay? By 12 o'clock. Every year we'll be arranging food for on the occasion of Ganesh festival. So I'll be there. I'll be coming maximum by 1 o'clock. By 12:30 I'll come. Due to this, my class will be there. I request your presence on behalf of our Naresh ID. Could you please make that happen? And be prepared. There will be a lengthy row, lengthy queue will be there. That is for sure. But trust me, you will love it. You will love it. All right. 100% I'll be there. By 12:30, I'll be there. I'll be coming. On behalf of our Naresh IT, I'm requesting your presence there. Kindly please come, have your lunch, and make us happy. Right? Thank you. Carry on. Uh, Please be prepared. There will be very lengthy queue. After coming, please don't scold me. A lot of people will be coming. Almost every student, Naresh at every student will be coming. Done? Don't insert any data. We'll try to insert the data from our code. Online students, if completed, kindly please do let me know. Remember, you should be getting a message like procedure created. If you are getting a message procedure created warnings, then you did some mistakes. Please check the spelling mistakes clearly. Okay, how many of you completed? Raise your hands. Completed. Down. How many of you got procedures created with warnings? Raise your hands. Okay, down. You are working on it. I'm giving you another 3 to 4 minutes. Please try to make that happen. Come on, come on. No problem. First time you are creating it. All right. I guess it's done. Why no one is responding? Is it done or not? Okay. Now, guys, please listen. Stop coding. Stop, stop, stop. Again, I'll give you time. Stop coding, please. Feel free to take a pic if anyone want. If you want, feel free to take a pic. Okay. It's done. Now, let's try to see our first program related to our callable statement. Okay, let me just try to close it. Please don't code. Please wait. Don't code. I'm going to create a class JDBC row 11. Okay, finish. Obviously, first I need all my variables. I'm keeping my variables. All right. Void method 1 system.out.println. Please stop coding. Eyes on the board, please. Void method 1 implementing callable statement. STATEMENT. Implementing callable statement. Okay, okay, okay. First things first, I need to get my connection object. So let me try to get try CATCH catch. And here exception E. Okay. Now inside the try block, I'm going to write class dot for name, and here I'm using my driver. After that, driver manager dot get connection URL username password equal to, please help me, con belongs to connection interface. Okay, okay. Now I need to call a method. Please tell me which method we need to call. Con dot prepare call. And inside this, we need to write something like this. Please okay, just a second. Let me, come on, give me a minute. Please make sure to write exactly like this. So we need to call the procedure or function. What is the procedure name we have given here? Make sure to give exactly the same name. Why? Because this is what we have stored in the database. Okay, let me just try to use exactly the same name. And this procedure is having some parameters. How many parameters we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many question marks we need to give? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5 question marks I have given. That's it. Done. Now I want to use a scanner class. Let me SCANN here, new scanner class equal to belongs to scanner class, and here SOSTM system dot in. Okay. Now I want to ask the user to enter EMP ID, EMP name, EMP designation, EMP basic salary, EMP total salary I want to calculate. Got it? Okay. So yeah, system.out.println. Let's ask the user enter EMP name, EMPLOY, enter employee name. So whatever the name which is entered by the user, I'm going to accept with the help of next line method, and equal to, just let me go like E underscore name. And of course, this is of type string. Okay. Now exactly like this, EMP name, EMP, first one is EMP ID. Let me go like EMP ID, and okay, E underscore ID, EMP name, after that EMP designation, after that EMP basic salary. 4 values I want to accept. Okay, EMP name. Now here employee, enter employee DSG. Just let me go like this. Designation, and here E designation. Let me go like, and here enter employee basic salary, CLR, and enter basic salary. Now, this is actually an integer value. Int E B sal, E underscore B sal. We'll be getting an error here. So what we need to do? Respond. Integer integer dot parseInt, and here I'm going to write like this. And I guess you know the reason why every time I'll ask you to accept the data from the scanner class in the form of next line method. Yes or no? Why? Why? Why every time I'll ask you to use next line method instead of next int method or something like that? No, not a predefined method. Wait, wait. No need to worry. Revise your concepts to scanner class in our core Java. Take a minute time. No worries. No worries. Wait, wait. Revise your mind to just backward. Our core Java classes, scanner class concept. When we discussed about scanner class, after which concept we discussed about scanner class? I'm sorry. Yeah, control statements. After completing control statements, we discussed about scanner class. I gave you a task also for you. After completing scanner class, I gave you a task. What is the task? I requested you to take employee name, employee ID, employee salary, employee address from the user, and try to print the data I told you. Yes, whenever you're trying to print the data of address, there is some problem happen. Did you remember that? Your cursor is not actually waiting for the data. Gonna? Yes, sir. No, seriously, did you remember that concept? On that day, what I told you guys, next line method will accept a new line as an input, I told you. So whenever you are using next int and after that next line method, your cursor will not wait. It will skip without you knowing, you are actually giving the input. So in order to avoid all those problems, I requested you to use the next line method and convert the data according to your requirements by using parse methods. Core Java plays a very crucial role. Guys, advanced concepts will be nice. That is for sure. But without having a proper knowledge on core Java, you will not be able to understand advance. Damn sure. Damn sure. That is for sure. So don't take lightly core Java concepts. Take light advanced Java. I don't mind. No, seriously, I mean it. I don't mind. Core Java plays a very crucial role. Hardly you will be getting maybe below 5 questions in advance. That's it, not more than that. But currently you are learning advanced Java so that Spring Boot will be easy for you. Spring Boot will be easy for you. That is the reason you're learning advanced. Most of your questions in interview questions will be coming on Core Java and Spring Boot. If you're getting 50 questions, 20 questions will be on Core Java, 25 questions will be on Spring Boot, 20 questions will, 5 questions will be on advance. That's it. But without having a knowledge on advance, you will not be able to understand Spring Boot. I believe it's clear, guys. Come on. So please don't take lightly core Java concepts. Anyways, so okay, designation, basic salary. Now, obviously, I need to count the total salary also. Let me go like float e underscore t salary equal to what is the calculation I have given here? Basic salary. What is the basic? Okay, let me go like e underscore basic salary plus 0.35. Okay. So 0.35f into e underscore basic salary plus tell me plus 0.15 basic salary. Then I'll be able to get my total salary. Is that clear? Now C, okay, this is our callable statement, right? CSTMT belongs to callable statement. Yeah, that's the return type. Now here I'm using CSTMT callable statement dot set string one. Here I'll be going with e ID. I'm speaking about one means this parameter means in our here in our processor, one represents EID, two represents ename, three represents e-designation, four e-basic salary, five e-total salary. So here coming back, I'm going to copy 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 times, and this is 2, 3, 4, 5. Here I'll go with here e name, after that e designation, after that e basic salary, after that e please respond total salary. Just let me try to, this is actually, let me go like this is set float, this is set float, and this is I'll be going with set int. That's it. Now here let me just cstmt dot execute method. I'm just using execute method. And okay, you know what? Execute method. Okay, no worries. Just let me try to print system.out.println. Simply, I'll be using data updated. Actually, execute method return type is Boolean. I can use in on inside if else conditions also. Simply, I'm going to write like this. Here, e dot print stack trace method. Let me just try to call my main method. Okay, inside my main method, I'm going to create an object. New JDBC Pro 11 dot method 1. Please check this. SELECT select star from EMP data. No rows. Select star from EMP cell. As of now, there are no values are there. Let's try to execute this. Right click, run as Java application. Enter employee ID 101, employee name, Kushan, employee designation. Let me go like developer, basic salary. I'm going something like 10,000. Data updated. Let's try to check with this. CLSCR, select star from EMP data and select star from EMP salary. Is my data updated? I want you to do the same thing. Carry on. If possible, try to write this code without seeing. If you're having any doubt, then you can check it out. I guess you can handle this, right? Soumya, if you are getting a message like procedure created with compilation error, you did not write the procedure correctly. I mean, you did not write the procedure correctly. Please make sure to write the procedure correctly. This is the procedure. Yeah, Rohit, execute. Execute. Let's see. I strongly advise try to write the code by your own. How many have we completed? Only two. What happened? Check the code clearly. Online students, if completed, kindly please try to message me in the chat. Whenever you're having a problem when writing the code, if you're having an error, first try to solve it by yourself. Try for 5 minutes, try for 10 minutes, try for 1 hour. If you're unable to do that, then seek help. That is the correct way. Why? Because once you got help from your friends, you will never do the same mistake again. Completed, boys? Completed? Completed? Yes? What happened? Typing the code. Done? Problem is that. Hmm? Sort it out. All right. I'm done for today. That's it. That's it for today. Tomorrow we'll be dealing with one more procedure. I told you procedures will accept in and out parameters, both in parameters and out parameters. Up to now, we did not discuss anything about out. We'll be able to retrieve the data from the procedures also. That tomorrow we are going to discuss. And if time permits, hopefully time will be there. we will deal with function also. So by tomorrow, if I completed procedures and functions by tomorrow, then from day after tomorrow onwards, we are going to start with transaction management. All right. Dot. That's it, guys. That's it for today. Thank you. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow. And please make sure to visit the lunch tomorrow. If you don't know the address where the lunch is scheduled, please ask our admins. They will let you know where is that lunch. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Online students, I guess you enjoyed our today's sessions. Please, if possible, please try to message me in the chat, guys. Yeah. Thank you. That is good. So if anyone wants to take a pic of this code, feel free to take a pic. That's it. That's the entire code. That's it. See you guys. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks for listening. Have a great day. Yeah, Rohit. If time permits, tomorrow only we'll complete functions also. Right? Easy concept here.